So peace. This is I know this is impromptu. This is my first time going live, so I'm here. I'm going live. So I have something that I am concerned about that's really pressing on my heart. So I said, well, it's probably best for me to just go ahead and share it. So this is my first time going live and I'm on a go. So let's see. All right. Okay, I guess we're gonna try this again. Hey, OMG, y'all, this is my first time going live. I got some things on my heart that I want to share. So I said, listen, I'm about to pull over and I'm about to just share what's on my heart. And that's that, okay? So, I want to listen. I'm on my way. I'm about to go have I just got done doing some self-care, some doctor's appointments. I'm about to go meet my husband real quick. But what I wanted to talk to y'all about that's kind of pressing, that's on my heart right now, is doing this deeper womb healing. So I'm really excited because my favorite season is coming up. We're about to go into the fall equinox. And when we go into the fall equinox, this is the time to really do the deeper work. Hey, y'all, listen, this is my first time doing it. So peace and blessings. Okay, so hi, Roy. Shout out my sister. Hey, Maisha. Okay, hey, Miss Pam. All right, so listen. Here's what I want to talk about. This is what's on my mind right now that I actually had to pull over my car on my way to meet with my husband. Are we doing the deeper work? So as women, we know that the manifestation of physical ailments in our body, and also as men, any type of physical ailments in our body is energetic. So the things that we don't do, genetics is just like our ancestral stuff, their environment, all of that stuff affects our body. But as women, we want to talk about what's really going on. So if you are experiencing these diseases, if you have heavy bleeding, chronic yeast infections, bacterial vaginitis, endometriosis, we talk about fibroids. We want to talk about what's really going on and how this is growing, and really go behind the veil to really see, okay, what's actually happening spiritually? What's happening to where I continuously have this heavy bleeding, not processing my emotions? Because all of these diseases actually is energetic. It's energetic cause of these diseases. I'm going to give you an example of my own personal situation. Okay, and how it played in my body, which led me to my womb healing journey. A couple of things is just feeling unsafe. I was diagnosed with incompetent cervix. Both of my children were by C-section. I had to get stitched up, all this type of stuff. But what I understand with having an incompetent cervix as my medical diagnosis, is because I didn't feel safe. Because I didn't feel safe in the world. So I have to continuously do the work around feeling safe in the world, and how I do that. So I do use all my tools. I wrap my head up, I use my crystals. I'm continuously working on my root chakra so I can feel safe in the world and feel that way to really help heal my cervix and what's happening with my cervix. So even though I don't plan on bearing any more children, I know this by this how it presented in my womb, what I need to do. So if we talk about healing fibroids, if we talk about this, then we talk about how is that being grown. So what energy, what emotions, what things in our environment, what is growing, continuously growing these masses in our body. So I'm going to share something with you that I healed with being a person who was diagnosed with endometriosis at the age of 15, a person who was told that I wouldn't be able to bear children, and I got 2 miracle babies. So with endometriosis, it's a diagnosis energetically where you want to continue to grow life. So I was talking to my sister, shout out to Sat-Ra, the creatress of the Yoni Steam Institute. Love her. I was talking to her during a time in my life where I had a lot going on. I had a lot of womb injustices. So when I say womb injustice, I'm talking about whatever it is. It could be, you're not eating right. You're not moving your body. Your finances not right. On your job, everybody getting on your nerves. These things are womb injustice that bring us out of my odds, right? Bring us out of balance. So I was dealing with a serious womb injustice that was presenting itself very heavily in my womb, and I was having a lot of bleeding. So of course, I need to reach out and get some support. So I reached out to my sister at that time. Hey, shout out, sis. I see y'all, right? Miss Linda, everybody. This is my first time going live, but I want to get on here and just speak my truth, right? So thank you so much for witnessing me. So what was I saying? I got distracted because I wanted to say hi. But yeah, so back to my diagnosis, which was endometriosis, which presented because I wanted to grow life. I wanted to actually grow and babies, physical babies. So I got with her, you know, and she told me, okay, listen, you need to sit with yourself, see what's going on, what's happening with you, and why I was experiencing this bleeding on my time, because things really got more heavy. It was more heavier. Everything was just it was just a lot going on energetically in my life at this time, with dealing with this particular womb injustice in my life that I just had to work through. But through working through that, so we know, you know, when you're dealing with stuff and you come up with things, this is the time for us to go deeper and say, okay, what's really happening? Let's get a little bit deeper. So I spent some time in spirit, in meditation, and I released 3 babies. And when I tell you I released 3 babies, and these were my babies, so I was thinking, okay, what was going on here? Is this past life? Is this my ancestral mothers? You did, girl. Yes, you understand what I'm talking about with them C-sections, okay? And my baby that I had, I didn't even get on medication. I was on, at the time, Tylenol and Motrin because I wanted to breastfeed her. So I was out just soldiering out because I couldn't. I'm allergic to all them medications and stuff. But you feel me with them C-sections. But so anyway, Arkila, I hope I'm saying your name right, sis. But yeah, so as far as the endometriosis and how this presented in my body in this lifetime, well, in another version of myself, in another past life, I needed to have some kids. And the energy that is presented in my body in this lifetime were 3 babies. I passed 3 babies in spirit. Like, I gave birth to them. When I tell y'all I was in spirit and I saw these babies as looking like babies who are born asleep, they were gray. It was dark energy that I released from my womb. So we continuously do our healing. We have to understand that when you have these diseases in your womb, have these beliefs and stuff, there's something behind that. That's just not, okay, you know, I don't eat right, I don't need to work out. Yes, we need to do those things, and we're all about holistic health. You know what I mean? We're all about moving our body and doing all these things, but we also have to think about, okay, what are the blocks that are preventing us to do that level of self-care? What do we need to do? You know, so I want to share this with you because I am back in another cycle of doing deeper healing for myself. I witnessed to y'all, I'm doing my own work and doing my own healing, you know. So as we move into this dark season, we have the opportunity to go ahead and say, okay, let's go deeper. Let's go into this time. We're in this dark time of the year, and you know, whatever we do in the dark will come to the light. So take time. I just want to encourage you, because everything is shifting now. On the first, we got this solar eclipse going on, we got the new moon, and then we got the turnaround, we got the lunar eclipse and the full moon, and right after that we have the autumn equinox. This is the time right now to talk about, okay, let's do this deeper work so that we can go into this winter season, we can go into this fall, we can go into the dark season and get in. I am also in another cycle of doing some deeper healing that I need to do. So we need to look at what are these blocks and healing those blocks, and looking energetically as to why we're having imbalances in our mind, in our body, in our soul, and in our spirit. And that's what was on my heart to share. And that's why I decided, listen, I'm about to go live, forget recording a video and all that. I'm out here, I'm about to go live. So that was really what was on my heart here. So, and that's part of, if y'all don't know, that's part of what I do in the womb divination, is I'm able to go back as a medium and really see what's going on, and also see what's going on with your ancestral mothers, because a lot of time we don't really think about, okay, our womb and how deeply it is connected to our ancestral mothers. So when I'm sending this energy, I'm able to so for instance, okay, how do you do womb cleansing? I've been bleeding for years. Doctors tell me it's dry. Well, we have to look at that's Samantha. We have to look at your why. Exactly. The why is going behind the veil to actually see what's really going with you spiritually. So for instance, there has been things that happen in spirit where a woman had an issue with her in her ovary. It was unexplained energy and pain and issues in her pain. And when I went in there, I was actually able to see in her tubes and the blockages was a baby. Okay, it was like an ectopic pregnancy, y'all, that was spiritual from one of her ancestral mothers. So that's deep. So she in her womb was experiencing pain around her ovary, around her fallopian tube, but it wasn't even her energy. It was actually one of her ancestral mothers. That's why we have to continuously think about, okay, when we heal, whatever you're doing, when you're eating right, you're doing this, you're moving your body, you're connecting with your womb, I need you to be like, I send this energy back to my mothers. I do this across all time and space. So you are not just doing this for you. I'm healing my womb for my mom, for my grandmama and them, for everybody, for my daughter that's coming forth. I'm holding this space as a person who we say we're being called. Yes, we are the ones, we are the chosen ones. Yes, we are the ones who have womb consciousness. We are the ones who have ancestral consciousness. We are the ones who are moving in African goddess movement. That's our duty to do this work in this lifetime. So I want to encourage you right now, while we're about to shift right now energetically, and we already have so much ancestral energy going on. I've been feeling this for about 3 weeks now, that already the veil is thin. Take the time to sit and go here and see what's really going on with yourself, and darker work. My phone is but I had to get on here. Yeah. Here, so if you feel guided, you want me to actually go behind the veil. You want to start doing some womb divination and have you see what's happening for you. Do the healing message that you need, mind, body, spirit, along to assist you into the accountability. This is something we're gonna work together. I'm gonna be your accountability part because I'm right here with you doing my deeper work too. This is the season, so we want to continue to move and witness each other and rise in sisterhood. That's what this is about. Okay, so listen, I gotta roll, y'all. Thank you so much for those who joined me on my first live, whatever this is, feed. I don't know what we calling this on Facebook, but thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for witnessing my healing journey, and those who have been rolling with me, Miss Pam, who've been rolling with me in my service the world as a healer. Thank you so much. I look forward to expanding even more. Any of you who are local, I am going to be in the Ola's Herb Shop come the fall, and I will be doing all the yoni steaming and all the table work and all that stuff. So I will love to be able to connect with you soon on that. But if you didn't get a chance to watch this message, I want you to go back. You can watch it. I'm talking about doing deeper work to heal ourselves, mind, body, and soul. I want to encourage you, if you are not where you want to be, you want to heal those blocks, go do the deeper work. Because what's going on here and what you see in this physical world is just surely a manifestation. So what we do in the dark will come to the light. Let's go ahead and get into this dark season and make this work and do this womb magic. All right. Take care. Peace and blessings, y'all.